Hi, this is Becky with Go Carnivore, and I just wanted to address a big question that I have. People ask is, how do I get started doing the carnivore diet? So I'll just tell you my experience. I am not a doctor. I cannot provide medical assistance of any kind, but I can tell you what my experience is anecdotally. And basically, I got to the point of a health crisis. So everybody's journey into carnivore is different, but mine happened to be a health crisis. And I can tell you that before that health crisis occurred, there was lots and lots of prayer. So I don't know what you believe or whatever, but I'm a Christian, I follow Christ, and I was just begging him because I felt like I couldn't physically cut out sugar and carbs. I realized that sugar and carbs were killing me. So I prayed specifically, Lord, I cannot quit sugar and carbs on my own. I need your help. And I did this for months, probably 6 months or more. And all that time, if you watched my first video, I was dealing with acid reflux, and not just everyday acid reflux, horrible acid reflux that felt like a heart attack when it happened. So God answered my prayer by giving me the acid reflux. I know that's probably not what people want to hear, but it was through that health crisis that I was led to doing something drastic. So what I would say is pray. Even if you don't believe in God, I think just praying and asking whoever for help. I know it's God, but just saying, please help me overcome this. I'm too weak. I can't do it on my own. And pray for as long as you need to pray for something to shift. A lot of times we want to make decisions, we want answers right away, but it took months. Sometimes it takes people years. And I know that's not encouraging, but at least you're doing something. You're making a connection to a higher power that's going to allow you to hopefully get closer to that moment that the ball drops and you make a change. So those are the two first things. Now, if you want, what really helped me when I was doing fasting a couple years ago was I just switched to a low carb diet. Which still allowed me to drink Diet Cokes or Coke Zeros or whatever, but also just helped me to get over my sugar cravings. So, I wouldn't restrict anything. If you want to just start doing low carb, just eat all the food that you can eat on low carb and don't count calories, don't restrict, just eat low carb. So if you want to eat breakfast, and you want a really big breakfast, 6 eggs, 12 eggs, it doesn't matter. A pound of bacon, eat it. Like whatever is allowed on low carb, which is, meat, fish, seafood, low carb vegetables, berries, fruits, those kinds of things. And then you can have the Coke Zeros or Diet Cokes or things like that. So just don't restrict yourself. Just try eating low carb. For a while. And then what I would say after that is then try maybe cutting down by 1 hour when you eat. So if you finish eating by 8 o'clock, just move it to 7 o'clock. So, and do that for a month, and then move it to 6 o'clock and do that for a month, and then move it to 5 o'clock. And then you just build up your fasting muscle, because I think when you're on carnivore, fasting happens naturally, but if you're doing it slow and progression you're going to start feeling better almost immediately when you cut down to low carb. But just by doing it gradually like that, I think that would really help. So those are just some tricks or some tips that I have, for starting, because I know it's so difficult to start. But if you really care about your health and you have people in your life that you want to be healthy for, I think it's worth at least doing one thing differently. Because I'll tell you right now, when you go low carb and you're not even restricting your calories or anything like that, you're going to feel better. And that's the end goal, is feeling healthy, being healthy. I mean, losing weight, yes, it's great. It's what we all want. But at the end of the day, are you healthy? Are you happy? Are your moods stabilized? Is your sleep good? Do you have any aches and pains? If all of that goes away, then that will help you and free you up to do harder things. So start gradual. Pray every day, even if it's just, Lord, help me today, or God, help me today, or just help me today. And do that, and then slowly start cutting down the carbs. Like maybe even just do one meal. Just do your breakfast, just eggs and bacon, or sausage and eggs, or whatever you like. But just cutting the carbs for breakfast, and then see how you feel. And then do it slowly like that. Slowly is good. You don't have to just go into it, because I can tell you, when you just go straight into carnivore, your body's gonna revolt. So try to ease into it. And if you have any other questions or any things you want to ask me or some advice, I'd love to help you out. But anyway, I hope you're doing great, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.